Houston found their way back into the playoffs last season, but really it wasn't because they were a tough team on the road. They only had 16 wins away from Houston last season. That's a tough shot down there, but I love how he kept his eye on the rim and dropped it in.
And Clark, as you were talking about, the Rockets weren't nearly as troublesome to teams last year when they found themselves in the away locker room. Mostly, Steve, it came down to their offense not having quite as much punch.
Well, most teams don't score as much on the road as they do at home, but for the Rockets, 5 points differential between home and away, it's pretty dramatic. And I think that was one of the reasons why we saw them struggle when they left Houston and tried to get a win.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish. And this is a guy who's made the power slam his trademark, Kevin. So we'll just have to see who he throws it down on tonight.
And don't forget now, a walking highlight reel every time he steps on the court. His flair for the dramatic makes him worth the price of admission all by himself.
Now here's Westbrook. Harden. Rebounded by McGee.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You could see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Here is Harden. After the made shot from McGee, Westbrook kicks to Harden. Another miss by Houston. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. From deep LeBron, that's good. LeBron's got his first 3 points of the game.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
And there's the feed to House. And some nice passing there by Houston. Harden the pass to House. Harden defended by Caldwell Pope. House kicks to Westbrook. Dishes it to House. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
Now here's LeBron. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. LeBron's got 5.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Frank Vogel. I asked him what he thought would be the key for them, and he told me dealing with the penetration of Russell Westbrook. He's one of the most explosive athletes in the game. We've got to send him to help and rotate early to deny him finishes at the rim. Guys, that's never easy.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
Here's McGee. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McGee's got 7 points in the game.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Caldwell Pope pass to LeBron. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The defense sagged off, and he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Westbrook against LeBron. Westbrook dishes to House. Back to Westbrook. Feeds it to House. Here's Tucker. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's Green. They swipe it. Here is House. Covered by LeBron. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Lakers.
Everything going according to the
So it's the Rockets now, trailing by 10. Westbrook kicks to House. Back to Westbrook. Pass to House. He dishes it to Westbrook. Pass to House. Back to Westbrook. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Lakers leading by 10. Here's Caldwell Pope. Green with a screen on Harden. LeBron passes to Davis. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
Houston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. There's the pick. He kicks it to Tucker. The pass to Westbrook. There's the dish to House. Back to Westbrook. And the rejection by LeBron. The drive by Green makes the lead pass. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
You know, last season, an NBA owner, and we won't name who it was, mentioned that the Lakers could potentially amnesty Kobe Bryant. Now, he knew that he is still a top shooting guard and plays like a superstar, but his contract really is up there at almost $30 million this season.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, we know the Lakers have got, Steve, a lot of issues with their cap. It's only going to get worse this year and continue to spiral in the wrong direction. There's even been talk among the writers that cover the Lakers about the Rockets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. That's tipped and stolen by LeBron. Right side, Green. Yes, that's LeBron picking up the assist. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by LeBron. LeBron left side. And low to Davis. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And going back to the Lakers' offensive troubles last season, the worst free throw percentage, Steve, in the NBA.
And obviously that's attributed directly to Dwight Howard. I mean, because the Lakers also led the league in free throw attempts. So Howard was getting hacked. He really couldn't get it going. He made about half his free throws for the season. And that just really carried over into the team's performance.
The first one falls.
You know, when you get an influx of talent through the draft like the Rockets did prior to last season, the initial reaction is excitement, but then you think about, man, how are we going to get these guys ready to play NBA basketball? And the Rockets did a nice job by taking it easy and bringing them along slowly.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And for the Rockets, you look at how that strategy worked out for them, and it was exactly what they needed. Got off to a quick start last year, and, you know, Steve, toward the end, their rookies were fresh and able to contribute when it mattered most.
You know, Kevin, it's hard for fans to see a player get drafted and not immediately see the floor, but a lot of times that's the best route. You know, you give a player time to adjust, you make him earn it, and by the end of the season, he can be a very effective player. I think plenty of the Rockets players proved that last season.
McLemore's checked in for Houston. Here's McLemore. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McLemore's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, he's got that quick trigger, a very quick trigger on a shot, and it doesn't hesitate to pull up as soon as he gets his hands on the ball. He's a very aggressive player.
Well, defensive pressure is always going to be at its weakest in that instant when the pass gets there, so having a good feel for the catch and shoot serves him well.
Now Rivers, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Rivers kicks to Green. Pass to Rivers. Houston moving it around. Outside Carroll. And that one's good. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
No, this is the last thing you ever want to see at a game.
You know, at this point, we can just knock on wood, say a prayer, and wish him the best.
P.J. Tucker. He's checked in for Eric Gordon. So it's the Lakers now after the three-pointer from Carroll. Pass to LaRusso. He feeds it to Morris. 6 to shoot. Kicks to Howard. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Rockets trail by 8. McLemore off the pick from Tucker. Doubled by Howard. From deep, Green. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Howard with his screen on Green. Waiters, defended by Carroll. Passes it to LaRusso. And it's off from three-point range. Now the feed to Carroll. He passes to McLemore. Off target with his 3. Lakers leading by 8. Waiters with the ball. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Takes the 3. And the pass to LaRusso. Dishes to Howard. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Lakers lead by 10. And for Houston, they're shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Green dishes to Rivers. They get it again. Tucker. The Rockets again can't hit. Tucker's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Now here's Waiters, defended by McLemore. Here's Kuzma. But they get it back. Rebounded by Tucker. Rockets trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Green with a screen on LaRusso. Plenty of space. Green. Great positioning on the putback. Green's got his first 2 points.
Excellent work to turn that miss into 2 points on the tap in.
Hustle points, I believe they called them.
And great instincts, too. I mean, just anticipating where the ball is heading. Great job there, beating everybody else to the ball.
Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Rivers against LaRusso. Feeds to McLemore. He dishes it to Rivers. Carroll. His three-pointers off the mark. LaRusso